Hello everyone, my name is John Paul, Daytradetowin.com. Before we begin, remember trading is risky. Please do not trade with funds you cannot afford to lose, and talk to your broker to understand the risks involved with trading. Today is January 6th, 2021. We have 7 consecutive winning trades that I'm going to show you on the Trade Scalper method. Remember, what we're looking at is small targets and having a stop that is reasonable in line with the current conditions. So you can see the current conditions are roughly 2 to 3 points. So I am going to take that target and stop criteria in mind when jumping into each trade. So the first trade, 37.16 quarter, happened earlier at about 9:48 or so, 9:49. This trade was not a trade that I took, but it did occur. Those of you who took it were successful in that trade. The second trade that you're seeing here is 37.27.75. This is a very specific entry, once again entering at 37.27.75 or within a tick or two of this trade here. Let me just make sure that you can see the signals on the chart trader. And so again, looking at the ATR, the target and the stop are based on the current market conditions. What really can we expect out of this trade? So I can't accept 10 points or 8 points. It's a smaller target, smaller stop, more in line with the ATR, as you can see there, at about 2.5. So that's the target, and the stop is placed there in order to protect me and to keep me in the trade as well. So trade number 2, 37.27.75 filled. And what I'm also going to do now is make sure you can see the text and marker so we can validate each of the orders and the trades on the chart so you can see where you got in, where you got out. And this is the same for everyone who has the Trade Scalper software. There's no optimization involved. You follow the signals and make sure that you understand the rules, obviously, for the targets and the stops. Another thing you should know is that I don't like to hold on to trades for a long period of time. So sooner rather than later, these trades should go in your favor. If you're holding on to a trade for, let's say, an hour and you're still at a loss or a break even, it's best to get out of the trade. Trade number 3 at 37.28.50 at about 10 o'clock, 10:08, 10:09 here. 37.28.50 is a long trade. Again, you place the order, you wait to be filled. Getting in within a tick or two is fine. Look at the volatility. The volatility is about 2.5 to 3 points. Now this is very important. If you were unable to get filled on this trade, because as you can see, it's beginning to run away, don't chase it. Don't get in at a worst fill. Don't use market orders just to jump in at any price. Wait until the next trade. So here's another opportunity, number 4.
Order pending.
37.38.50 is the entry to go once again long. So remember, I'm just following the price. I'm just following the price action signals created by the Trade Scalper. And so the Trade Scalper has now given us 4 signals in a row, all to the long side. I'm going to continue with that. I'm just going to follow what the software is telling me. I got a very good fill, 37.38.50. So now I have my stop, I have my target. Again, look at the ATR. We're between 2 and 3 points, so that should be your goal. Use a stop in relationship to that as well, so you're not using a very large stop or too small of a stop at the same time. Now let's look at the next trade, number 5, which happens to be the exact same entry, 37.38.50. Again, we don't chase this. We wait to be filled. And getting in within a tick or two of this entry price, it's fine. That's not really an issue. The issue is we don't want to chase it where you get in 5, 6 points away from your actual entry price. If you're able to get a better entry, fantastic. You can always get a better entry. So if I was to enter here instead at a better entry than the signal, fantastic. I am speeding this up in order to save some time so we don't wait 4 or 5 minutes for the trade to fulfill either a stop or a target. So this is sped up here just a little bit in order to show you all of the data, what happened, but not waste our time looking at it.
Target filled.
Okay, so trade number 5 was successful. Took a little bit of time, a little whipsaw. Candles got larger, the ATR got a little bit larger, but still achieved the 2-point target here, maybe a little bit more than 2 points on trade number 5. Now, at this point, you may say, should I continue to trade? And that's up to you. I don't think we should continue to trade and trade and trade. Maybe 4 or 5 trades a day are fine. Let's look at what happens with the next trade, trade number 6. And then at the end of this video, I'll show you up until 1 or 2 o'clock, whenever I get this video posted, the entire day up until this point. So trade number 6 here on the Trade Scalper is specifically 37.44.50 on the E-mini S&P, and this is happening at about 10:31 timestamp Eastern Standard New York time. So again, I'm not chasing it. I have an exact entry. It just missed entering that 37.44.50 by a tick, but I have it here exactly at this price. I'm not going to chase it. It's starting to run away from me. This is a little bit of a concern, and so therefore you have to make a decision. Should I hold on to this? And I think it's already made its move. It's already made its run.
Canceled.
The profit target, if I would have gotten filled, has already occurred, so I'm going to let that go. Trade number 7, 37.54 quarter. Again, specific entry 37.54 quarter. Let's use the signals on the Trade Scalper system in order to get a specific entry. That's what I want to have, 37.54, and these are all of the signals and orders placed previously on a larger. I scrunched up the chart here a little bit. So 37.54 quarter, once again, looking for about 2 points on this trade, and now this being trade number 7, and every single trade has gone, if you entered at market, if you got within a tick of it, was all successful up until this point. So trade number 7, 37.54 quarter. Let's see if we can get this. And those of you who have been sending me some emails, I can't answer all of the emails, but I do see that you made some money today, so that's a very good thing. I'm very happy for everyone using the Trade Scalper software. And there you have it, 37.54 quarter to 37.56 quarter and filled. So what I want to show you next is the day up until this point, because obviously this is 7 trades that I'm showing you, and I'm going to show you what has occurred up until the point where I'm going to post this video on the Daytradetowin blog. This is what it looks like up until this point. So you can see where trade number 7 happened to occur at about 10:55, 10:50 Eastern time, and you can see there was a short trade, another 4 or 5 long trades, and it continues. If you'd like to get the Trade Scalper, Daytradetowin.com. If you're new to day trading and want to learn more on the benefits of trading the markets, visit Daytradetowin.com, join the next mentorship class starting later this month, and subscribe to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. We focus on price action and work exclusively with new and beginner traders who want to learn more on how to prosper from trading.